Good afternoon. Namaste. I love these close-ups we start with. Since I'm doing this by myself, I can't be on the mat without coming close to start this, so you get a nice close-up. So happy to have you here with me. My name is Kelly, and we are at 5 Seasons Yoga Studio. Every Tuesday at 4 and Fridays at 7 a.m. until we're back to our regular classes. I'm going to make my way to my mat. If you have blocks and you want to grab them, maybe 2 blocks if you have it. If not, one's okay. We just have a fun way to try tree pose when we get to that later in the practice. If you have a towel to sit on, that also helps with your hips. We're just going to start in any comfortable seated position, or you can take hero's pose. I'm going to sit cross-legged on a block today. If you don't have a block, you could use a rolled up towel, a pillow, just something to make a little seat for your bottom. If you've never tried getting your hips higher than your knees, it actually feels really nice to sit that way. And it takes out the rounding at the low back. It helps the pelvis to tilt forward, sitting you up nice and tall. Lifted hips means a lifted heart. We'll get started connecting mind, body, breath here before we get into our flow. I'm sitting cross-legged. My favorite way is one heel in front of the other, or you could just take a simple cross-legged seated position, half lotus, lotus. And I'm starting in my sweater because it's cold in here today. They're cleaning and they have the air blasted. Shoulders stacked up over your hips. Relax your hands, palms up, palms down, your choice. Softly close the eyes down. Let's take a cleansing breath to start this afternoon. Big inhale, push your belly out, fill it up with air, up to your collarbones. Then open your mouth, just let it go. Any stress, tension, problems, worries, let them go. Soften the shoulders. Softly close the lips. Letting the breath start natural, noticing your breath. We breathe all day long, all night long. It's the one constant thing. If you're not breathing, you're not here. But how often do you stop and consciously breathe? Notice your breath. What does it sound like? What does it feel like? Where is it coming from? Sometimes we breathe, really oftentimes, not just sometimes, from up in the upper part of our lungs. This is due to anxiety, stress. It's really hard to get a deep breath from there. It's short breaths. When you're breathing from deep down in your belly, this calms the body down, calms the nerves, triggering the mind to understand that everything is okay and it's all right to relax, to rest. Relaxing all of your facial muscles. Softening your eyelids. They may be fluttering from light around you, so see if you can soften that and stop the fluttering of the eyelids. Slight smile on the lips. Relax the jaw. Soften your neck and chest, the belly. Relax your arms, your hands, your fingers. No gripping with your fingers into your legs. Try to soften your hips, your inner thighs, your feet and your toes. Begin internally scanning the body, noticing if there's anywhere that you're tightening up or gripping on. See what you can do to adjust that so you can soften the body. As you soften though, you still have this beautiful length in your spine. Crown of the head lifting to the heavens. Becoming aware of all of your body parts that are making contact with the earth. Using your awareness to identify how you feel emotionally, energetically. Physically, is there anything speaking to you? Is there anything you need to take care of today while you're practicing to be soft with? And mentally, where are you? What's going on in the mind? It's usually stuck in the past or the future or on a problem. See if you can bring it to the mat with you now. Mind, body, breath, all in unity on your mat. And starting to deepen and lengthen out the breath. So breathing in through your nose gently as long as you can. And softly breathing out of the nose, emptying the lungs. Navel comes back to the spine as you exhale all of the air out. And then again, a full inhale through the nose. A complete exhale out the nose. We'll take 3 more rounds of deep, smooth breathing in and out of your nose. One more round. Beautiful. Let's start to link breath with movement. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Big inhale. Lift the arms up over the head. Lengthen through the side bodies. Palms touch. Exhale, hands at heart center. 2 more times. Big inhale. Lifts the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Big inhale lifts you up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Thumbs press into the sternum, connecting to the heartbeat. Feeling the energy in your hands as your palms press together. Perhaps you can feel the energy in your entire body as it's flowing through. And take a big inhale to lift your heart. And a gentle bow of your head on your exhale. Namaste to start our practice. Releasing that, you can open your eyes. Before we come into our flow, let's get into some movements here that we can do seated. Again, you can be cross-legged or you can still be in a hero's pose. If you are in something else, just join us cross-legged. We're going to take our fingers and interlace them together, palms facing up. Inhale, lift the palms up towards the heart center, soft shoulders, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, you're going to round your spine, press your palms forward, tuck your chin. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the hands up over the head, still interlaced, palms pressing up, shoulders sliding down. Maybe you look at your hands. And exhale, release your hands out to the sides. Palms will come back down to the earth. Feel the fingers graze the earth. And we'll flow that one breath with each movement. Inhale, interlace your fingers, bring them to the heart. Exhale, press the palms forward, round the spine, tuck the chin. Big inhale, lifting the hands up over the head, look up. Reach through the palms. Exhale, release, reaching out through your fingertips as they come back to the ground at the end of your exhale. Big inhale, interlace your fingers, coming up to the heart. Exhale, press the palms forward, round the spine, belly comes in. Inhale, lifts you up, look up. Exhale, release, nice and slow. Slow exhale. One more time, breathe in, interlace your fingers, palms come to the heart, facing up. Soften the shoulders. Exhale to round the spine, press through the palms, tuck the chin, belly in. Inhale to lift you up. Exhale to slowly release. Beautiful. Big inhale, lift both arms up to the sky. And we'll take a twist on our exhale. So twisting from the core with your hands in the sky. And then release your hands down once you twist it as far as you can. Left hand comes to left thigh, right hand comes behind you for support. Take another big breath in, lengthen the spine up through the crown of the head, and exhale, twist a little bit further. Maybe your gaze goes over your right shoulder, but you want the twist to be initiated from the center of your core, through your chest, your shoulders, and then the neck follows last if it's able. And inhale back to center, reach the arms up. On your exhale, twisting to the left from the core, hands stay up. Exhale, release the hands down, right hand to the outside of the left thigh, left hand behind you. Breathe in, lengthening the spine, taking any rounding out. And exhale, maybe twisting a little bit further. Soften your jaw. Broaden the collarbones, release the shoulders down the back. Smile. Definitely breathe. Wonderful. Big inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, reach out through your fingertips and bring them back down. Great. All right, let's make our way to downward facing dog. However you want to get there, I'm going to take my sweater off. Knees can be bent if you need it, especially if this is your first down dog of the day. Fingers are spread super wide, shoulder distance apart. Feet are hip distance apart. Sit bones lifting to the sky. And for this first down dog, just take any movements that feel right. You can bend one knee and straighten the other. You can sway those hips from side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Whatever feels right to you. Steady, smooth breaths in and out of the nose. And then eventually settle into your down dog. Now it can be bent legs or they could be straight. Really strong arms here, pressing through your fingers, your fingertips, your knuckles, taking the weight out of the wrist. Strong arms, shoulders sliding down the back, navel up and in. See if you can pull your low ribs in. And thighs move inward towards each other. See if you can spread your toes and then press them down. Take one more big inhale here. And on your exhale, bend your knees, walk your hands towards your feet. Take your time. Inhale to a flat back. Press your heart forward, shoulder blades together, slight tuck of your chin. Exhale, release. Let's do that 2 more times. Knees bent or straight. Big breath in, lengthen your spine. Shift your weight forward in your feet a little bit and you'll get into the backs of your legs more. Exhale, release. Head and neck become heavy. And then inhale to a flat back. Length from tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, release. Reverse swan dive on your inhale. Press down through your feet to come up. Arms reach out and up over the head. Palms touch. Look at your thumbs if you can. And exhale, hands at heart center. Pause here, thumbs into the sternum. Close your eyes. Soften your shoulders. We're going to be working on balance a little bit today. Yoga is always balance. Balance of the body, the mind, the breath. But you'll really need your balance for a couple of postures. With your eyes closed, if you feel comfortable and safe standing with your eyes closed, shift your awareness to your feet. Just notice how your feet are working here to balance you in your standing posture. Your weight shifts around. Let's just shift our weight to the front of our feet, so towards the toes, see what that feels like. And then see if you can shift your weight towards the right on your feet. And then back to your heels. And then over to the left to see what that feels like for your body. And then coming back to center, and just noticing again how the body works here. The shifting in the feet, the strength of your legs, the length in your spine, beating of your heart, your breath. And we'll do some sun salutations from the back of the mat. Big inhale, lift the arms up over the head, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinging from your hips, coming all the way down, release the head and neck. Inhale to a flat back. And on your exhale, we're going to walk out to our plank. Drop to your knees if you need it. Big inhale in your plank. Squeeze those muscles, everything into the midline. On your exhale, releasing to the belly, however you need to get there today. Nice and slow. Releasing the tops of the feet. Inhale to peel your heart up, shoulders roll back, elbows in towards the body. And exhale, make your way back to your downward facing dog. You can go through tabletop first. Lifting the hips up, strong arms, upside down V. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. Take another big inhale. On your exhale, walk your hands towards your feet. Breathe into a long spine. Navel's in here. Exhale, release. Inhale to standing, palms touch over your head. Exhale, hands and heart center. Lifted heart, soft shoulders. And again, big inhale. Tailbone reaching down, palms touch. Exhale, coming down. Flat back, breathe in. Plank, breathe out. Walking yourself back out to your plank. Big inhale in your plank, your choice. On your exhale, halfway down or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. On your exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Big breath out. Beautiful. Let's take a big inhale. Lift the right leg to the sky. You're lifting the right heel towards the sky. Your armpits both stay facing the mat. Don't let the right one open. And then open your hip, bend your right knee. Squeezing into that right glute and getting a great stretch in the back of your left leg. Steady, smooth breathing. Keep pressing into those fingers, the knuckles of the fingers, strong arms, navel in. Big inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips. Exhale, release the right foot back down. Inhale, left heel lifts to the sky. And then rotate the hip open, keeping the left armpit pointing down. And bend the knee, squeezing that left glute. Steady breathing. You could always do this from tabletop if you can't stay in down dog like this. Just to know that that is an option. It's almost an option anytime for down dog. All right, next inhale, straighten that leg, square the hips, and exhale, release the left foot down. Big inhale, right heel lifts. And this time on our exhale, we're going to step the right foot towards the top of the mat. Surround your spine, knee comes towards your chest or nose. Step that right foot to the top of your mat. We're going to be coming to crescent lunge. So left heel stays up, press into your right foot, belly in, big inhale to rise up, chest, arms, fingers to the sky. You might be wobbly in this, that's okay. This is a balance pose. So you want to drive back through that left heel as much as you can, like it's pressing into something. Squeeze this left glute. Keep bending into the right knee. Tailbones reaching down, belly up and in. Soften your shoulders. Now sometimes if you turn your pinkies in, that helps to soften your shoulders down your back. Just a little trick. Hold it here, keep breathing, smile. Stay calm, strong and steady. One more big inhale. Warrior two on your exhale. So the right leg stays the same, we just rotate the left heel down. Maybe you can lengthen your stance here some. Bending into the right knee. Now shoulders are stacked up over your hips at the long edge of your mat. Arms reach out parallel to the ground, palms face down, and gaze is over front middle finger. The tendency is to want to come out of this right knee, bending it, because that right thigh gets burning really fast. See if you can stay with it. You're strong. See if you can pull your pelvic floor up here. Hug the belly in. Soften your shoulders. Big smile on your face. Strong arms. You're doing great. All right, keep your legs. We're going to take reverse warrior, big inhale. Right hand to the sky, and then straighten that right leg. You're in reverse triangle. And on our exhale, we're going to come to triangle. So reaching forward with the right hand. Reach, 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 reach. You can't go any further. Release that right hand down. Anywhere but your knee. Left hand rises up above the head, stacked over the left shoulder. Now your triangle might look like this. You might be above the knee. Does not matter what it looks like for that. Find the spot where you can hold the pose and breathe. If your stance feels too long, then you could always move your left foot up a little bit. Feel yourself pressing down through your feet. Lift the quads. Pull the belly up and in. Try to press your shoulder blades together on your back. Gaze goes up to your left hand. Triangle. All right. Keep all these muscles activated. On your next inhale, reverse triangle again. So big inhale, using those muscles. Right hand to the sky. Feel that length in your right side. And exhale, soften that right knee. Hands come down to frame your right foot. Back heel pops. Step back to downward facing dog. Try to lift your foot and step it back. Big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it out. One more time, big breath in through your nose. Open it up, let it out. Shake your head, yes and no. Make sure you're not moving any tension there. Next, inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Try to lift through the left heel. Squeeze that left glute belly in. Slow exhale. You're stepping the left foot to the top of the mat. However you can get it there. We're coming up to crescent lunge. Strong legs. Belly up and in. Chest, arms, fingers to the sky. Another secret here that took me many years to learn is to try to scissor your inner thighs here. Like there are a pair of scissors connecting in the center. Squeeze them together. And some people, if you're rounding, arching, the low back, some people have to bend their back leg to take that arching out. So notice if you're getting into your low back by arching, you can bend that back leg. Otherwise, you're driving back through that right heel. Navel up and in, soften the chest, the shoulders, breathe. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, we move to warrior two, making the adjustments. Try to hold the bend in this left knee. Make sure you can see your big toe. Reaching out through your fingers. Like you're trying to touch both sides of your walls, both sides of your room. You have to have an open mind, open body, open heart, and a great sense of humor to do yoga. All right, on your next inhale, we're going to reverse the warrior, left hand to the sky, and then straighten that left leg. We're going to reverse triangle, soft shoulders. Exhale to your triangle. You're tick-tocking your arms, but you're hinging from your hips. Left hand comes down, right hand to the sky. Press down into your left big toe. the back edge of your right foot. Lift the quads. Feel the top of your left leg coming into the socket. Gaze is up, shoulders pressing back. Breathe, smile. Plenty of space between your neck and your shoulders. All right, strengthen those legs and your core. Inhale to reverse triangle. Left hand to the sky. And on your exhale, softening that left knee, hands come down and frame the left foot. Back heel pops. Step back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. And then on your exhale, make your way to your belly. We're gonna take locust. So feet are pressing into the mat to start with. Arms reach back, palms down, or you could turn them up if you like. Some people take them sideways. I'm doing palms down. Big inhale to lift the chest up. Press the shoulder blades together. Arms lift up, fingers spread wide. Try to press them down towards your feet. Slight tuck of your chin. Keep your neck long and soft. Belly's up and in. If you like, you can lift your feet. Spread the toes. And we're looking for length here. So reaching down towards the feet with your fingers and pressing through your toes, the ball of your foot. Breathing. Nice. Release the hands down and make your way back to downward facing dog. If at any time you need to take a child's pose, reset that way, you can. We'll meet now down dog. Take a few breaths here. Shake your head, yes and no. Maybe sway the hips, keep the belly pulled in. Whatever you need to reset, find your breath. Notice how the body's feeling, what's being said in the mind. And we're gonna flow that one breath, one movement, with the exception of what we just did, locust pose. We're gonna do our standing part, one breath, one movement. Breathe your body. If you can't breathe what I cue, that's totally acceptable. You keep breathing though. Let's take a big breath in through the nose and down dog. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, lion's breath. Again, a big inhale through the nose. Lion's breath in your exhale, stick out your tongue. Great, all right. Big inhale, right heel to the sky. Stay calm, exhale, step your right foot to the top. Big inhale, strong legs up to crescent. You might be wobbly, shaky, it's okay. On the exhale, warrior two. Make any adjustments as you breathe out. Inhale, reverse, and then straighten that right leg. Exhale, slow exhale to your triangle. Big inhale, reverse the triangle, keep those legs strong. Belly pulled in. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Other side. Inhale, left heel to the sky. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat. Slow inhale to rise up into crescent. Warrior two on your exhale. Reverse on the inhale. Straighten that left leg. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands come down. Step back to downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. One more time on each side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale to the top of the mat. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, and then straighten that right leg. Exhale, belly in as you go to triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands come down. Step to down dog. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. Breath in, left heel to the sky. Slow exhale, left foot to the top. Inhale to your crescent lunge, strong legs and core, soft shoulders. Exhale, warrior two. Empty all of your air out. Inhale, reverse, and straighten that left leg. Exhale, hinging forward, reaching forward, triangle. TikTok your arms. Active quads, inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands come down. Step to down dog. Really, really good. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out. Inhale, we'll come to our plank. Exhale to the belly. And we'll set up our locust again. Oh, my hair went up there. Palms facing down, reaching back towards your feet, or again, any version you want to take. Big inhale into your locust, lifting everything up if you can. Spread your toes and your fingers. Belly in, breathe and smile. Now you can stay in this. If you want to take this to bow, which we tried Friday, you can bend your knees. Legs are hip distance. Grab a hold of your ankles with your hands. And right here, you can keep your thighs down. This is bow pose. You can take it a little further by pressing your feet into your hands, lifting you up higher. This is great for strengthening your bottom, your core. Ooh, my right leg is shaking. Let the shoulder heads roll back. Take one more big inhale. See if you can lift a little higher if you're in bow. And exhale, release down. Hands under the shoulders. Press yourself up and back to a child's pose. Your choice for your legs. Big toes touch. Release your chest, forehead to the ground. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes. Scan the body. Notice how you're feeling, what's going on in the body. And then come back to focusing on your breath in and out of your nose. Deep, smooth, long breaths. And next inhale, come back to your tabletop. Walk your hands forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shake your head, yes and no. Take a big breath in through your nose. On your exhale, walk your hands towards your feet. We'll take a ragdoll. Your feet should already hip distance. You can take them wider if you like. Hands down or grabbing opposite elbows. Hug the belly up and in. Release the spine down. Shoulders away from the ears and soft. Head is heavy. There's other versions of this that you can take. You can find movement or stillness. You could interlace your fingers, place them at the base of the skull if you like, to get a little more traction in the spine. Whatever feels right. For your body, right now, it doesn't matter how it felt yesterday when you did your practice or days ago, it matters what you need right now. Wherever you're at, let's release the hands, bend the knees a lot, and we'll roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming to standing, let the hands and head be heavy as you come up. Head makes the way up last. Roll out your shoulders a little bit. Big inhale, reach the arms up over the head, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, hands at heart center. Thumbs into the sternum, close your eyes here. Soften your shoulders, lift your heart. Coming back to the balance in the body. Pressing your palms together like this in front of the heart. Balances the left and the right side of the body and the brain. The masculine and the feminine side. Use your awareness in the feet. Notice how the body's working now to hold you here. Make a connection with your feet into the earth, the strength in your body, the stability, the calmness. And we'll move to tree. Now, if you haven't been practicing yoga for a while and tree is something new to you, we'll just do a normal tree. If you've been doing yoga for a while and you need a challenge with your tree, I did this the other day and it's actually kind of fun because it's always fun to do a challenge. You're going to stand on the block versus the steady ground. So if your foot is bigger than the block, you'll need 2 blocks. And you just stand in the center of the blocks. But if your foot is not bigger than the block, then you just stand on the block with your right leg and go into a tree. If you need to be instructed to get into tree, right foot is pressing down into the ground. You want to imagine that you have roots coming out of your feet like a tree, reaching down into the middle of the earth as far as they can go, and they're holding you here steady. This quad's active, your bottom's tight, belly's up and in, shoulders over the hips, and then you either take your left heel, toes down towards the ankle. This is a great way, just like this, to practice tree. You can take it up a little higher below the knee. Again, a great option. Or you take it up into the thigh, above the knee, in towards the groin. If you're at home, you can always have your hand on the wall or a piece of furniture. You want to be pressing. If you have your foot up on your thigh, you want to press your sole of your foot into your thigh pressing back in. This left knee is pressing back, so that left glute's activated, right glute's activated. When you feel like you have your balance, you bring your palms together in front of your heart. So a couple things help with balance. One is a steady gaze. Picking something out on the ground, out in front of you that is not moving. And a soft focus on that item, whatever it may be. It might be a spot of dirt, whatever it is. Steady, smooth breathing helps calm the nerves, the mind, the body. And smiling always, always helps, if nothing else works. If you come in and out, let your body do that. It's just you finding your edge, and it's part of the learning practice. You just come back just as gently as we went in. There's no forcing, there's no blaming yourself for not being able to do it. Trust me, I've done it all. I learned the hard way. Oh, it's just a pose, but really it's a metaphor for your life. How we react in these positions when we can't, when we think we can't do them the right way, which there is no actual perfect right way. We have a perception of what we should look like in the pose from seeing other people. If we can't do that, we quickly spiral into negative self-talk. So it's a great way to catch that. And just breathe through it. Whatever comes up, let it come. If you're on that block, notice how your foot's really working, because that block is softer than the ground, so your weight keeps shifting. All right, let's switch to the other leg. Gently come out. Shake out your leg if you need to. Now I'm going to do my left foot on the block. My left side is not as balanced as the right. Most of us have a side that's more balanced. Doesn't make the left side bad, the right side good. It's just something that you can work on. Now, again, all of your weight's going into your left foot. You have roots coming down out of that foot into the ground, holding you tight. Strong muscles, and then pick where your foot is going to go. Anywhere but the knee. This should be interesting to see if I can get this on this left side. Always plenty of fun to be had in yoga. When you feel like you have your balance, your strength, your steady gaze and breath, palms come together in front of the heart. If you're on the block and it's still challenging, or you don't have a block and you need a challenge, you could always close your eyes or move your gaze around. Closing the eyes is very hard to balance. Or turn off the lights in the room, that becomes really challenging too. Breathe. Notice what's going on in your mind, your emotions. Maybe you want to cuss. I used to do that a lot. What does this pose feel like in your body? And on this side compared to the other side. Lifted heart, soft shoulders, leaning to the left. Try to come back. All right, really good work. Let's slowly release. If you have the blocks, just move them aside. And we'll take a big inhale, lift the arms up over the head, reach, lengthen. Exhale, hinging from the hips, coming down. Breathe into a flat back, lengthen your spine. And exhale, release. Inhale, shake your head, yes. Exhale, shake your head, no. And then we'll come all the way down onto our bottom. So however you want to get there. Swinging your legs around in front of you. We're going to pull the right knee in. Right sole of your foot comes into the left thigh, as close to the groin as you can bring it. Let the right knee fall out. We're going to fold forward. Now, if you notice that your low back is rounding, this is a great place to sit on a towel, a blanket, a little cushion, not too big, and right away you'll feel, if you sit on the edge of it, you'll feel the pelvis tilt forward. In forward folding, it's more important that your belly is getting towards the legs than your body, upper body is getting down. So you want to feel the pelvis tilt forward. All right. We're going to flex the left toes back of the legs, pressing into the mat. We're making this active. Big inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, soften your shoulders. On your exhale, we're going to reach forward as far as you can with a flat back. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. When you can't do that anymore, just release your hands down wherever they go. And release your head down as far as you're able. Again, it doesn't matter how far you can get. It doesn't matter how far I get. On your next inhale, lift your head. Think of pulling your heart towards your toes. Lengthening. Exhale, release. 2 more times like that. Big breath in, pull the heart forward. Breathe out, let it go. 1 more, big breath in, pull your heart towards your toes. And exhale. Now just release wherever you can. You can let the spine round, soften the shoulders. Really, you're thinking of your forehead reaching past the knee because we're going for that length. But if it's not there yet, you just go to wherever you can. That's just the direction you're moving into. Breathe up and down the back of your left leg, up and down your spine. And then slowly we'll walk ourselves back up. We'll switch legs, right leg out in front. Left sole is coming inside of the right thigh. Let your left knee fall down. Now, if your left knee is not touching the ground and you have blocks or pillows, you could always stack those up underneath your left knee. Or if it doesn't bother you, you can just let it hang, moving towards the ground. We're going to flex the right toes back. Big inhale, lift the arms up, lengthen. And on your exhale, reaching forward, flat spine, press the back of that leg down. We can't go any further, then release down. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your head, pull your heart towards your toes. Exhale, release. 2 more times like that. Toes are flexed back. Inhale, heart to toes. Lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, release wherever you can. Close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. Observing sensations. Where do you feel things? And then slowly walking yourself back up. And this time we'll reach both legs out in front. Now your feet could be hip distance or they could be together, whichever feels right for you. Great place for a blanket again. We're going to do the same thing. Big inhale. Lift the arms up over the head. Toes are flexing back. Exhale, reaching forward through your fingers. Heart towards your toes. Straight spine. And exhale, release wherever you can. Maybe you can grab your toes. Maybe your feet are on the ground. Maybe you only get to your thighs, wherever you can get to. Next inhale, pull your heart forward towards your toes. Exhale, release. Again, inhale to lift the heart towards the toes. Exhale, release. 1 more time, big breath in, pull your heart towards your toes. Smile, soft shoulders, and exhale, letting go. Rounding the spine, let the head hang. Forward folds are super calming to your body, so feel everything slowing down. It's a great thing to do if you can't sleep at night or you have a lot of anxiety. Just get into a forward fold, whether that's standing, sitting, legs up the wall. Everything starts to slow down, especially when you focus on your breathing in and out of your nose. All right, let's start to walk ourselves up, and we'll meet on our backs. I have to scooch myself forward a little bit and come all the way down. Knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, maybe a gentle sway from side to side on your low back. Let's take a figure 4. So left foot comes to the ground, left knee is pointing up, right ankle just above the left knee, flexing the right toes back. You might want to stay right here. You can press your right knee away from you, feel a stretch in the outer hip, or you can take it further and pulling your legs in towards your chest. Keep flexing the right foot. Let's find some movement. Make sure your shoulders are grounded, tailbone's down. And we'll make circles in one direction with our legs. Just makes the pose a little more dynamic. And then take them in the other direction, noticing how this feels. Not participating if it doesn't feel right for you. Take a big inhale through your nose, come back to center. Exhale, see if you can pull your legs in any closer to you. And then we're going to keep our legs the way they are. We're going to drop our legs to your left. So you're outside of your left knees coming down, the right sole of your foot's coming down to the ground. Arms out to a T, palms down, or you can take them to a field goal. And your gaze can go over your right shoulder. And this is an easy twist. It also really gets into the IT band on the outside of the right leg. Send your awareness to the right side of your body. What do you feel? What do you notice? Then we'll come back to center, pull the belly in, legs come back to center. Switching, left ankle on top of the right knee. You could stay right here, again, pressing your knee away from you. Or you can take it a step further by pulling the legs in towards the chest, keep the left toes flexed. And we'll take 3 circles in one direction. Steady, smooth breathing here. And the other direction. Big inhale, come back to center. On your exhale, maybe you can pull your legs in just a tiny bit more. And then we'll release our legs over to the right, just the way they are. Arms out to a T or field goal, and gaze is over the left shoulder if that's okay on your neck. You can actively push that left knee away from your body, get more into your IT band if you like. Send your awareness to your left side of your body. Pull your belly in, coming back to center. Squeeze both legs in, and we are in Shavasana. You could do legs up the wall, supported bridge, or supported shoulder stand, or traditional Shavasana. Legs reach long, feet fall out to the sides. Give your armpits some room to breathe, palms face up. Releasing any tension left in the body. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Lion's breath, open your mouth, stick out your tongue as far as you can down your chin and let the air out. Close your mouth, your eyes. Settle into your Shavasana, sinking into the backside of the body as it melts to the earth. Softening the front. Breath is natural. Be here for a minute or two. You're ready to come out of Shavasana. Start to bring some movement to your fingers, your toes, maybe a gentle turn of the head from side to side while supported. Give yourself a big body stretch. Fingertips to toe tips, get nice and long. Knees into your chest. And you can either roll on one side or roll up and down on your spine to come up. Try to keep your eyes closed, whatever you choose. Making your way to any comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for your body now, may be different than when you started. Pausing here, noticing how the body feels. What's your energy like? Your emotions, your mind. Genuinely thanking yourself for doing this. Such an amazing expression of self-care to participate in yoga. Let's take a big inhale, lift the arms up over the head, lengthen. Exhale, palms together in front of the heart, thumbs into the sternum, connecting back to your beautiful heartbeat. Acknowledging the calmness of the mind, the body, the breath. Connection to your soul. Take a big inhale to lift your heart. And on your exhale, gently bowing your head. Beauty in me sees and honors the beauty in you. Namaste. Namaste. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, I hope to see you back here next Tuesday at 4, Friday at 7, coming in for my close-up. Have a great day.